Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Erica J. First of all, I want to apologize if my hair is annoying because I spent 45 minutes wand curling my hair this morning. It's not a curl in sight, but we got to keep it going. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notifications because we're supposed to be best friends. And at this point, I have like 200 subscribers, or a little bit more than that, and I need 300. So hit the subscribe button because I'm holding you personally responsible for my sub count. But anyway, if you clicked the link on this video, then you know we are talking about cheap ways to brand your business, right? I'm owner of Shop 500 Boutique. Sometimes I like to, be a little expensive. Sometimes I like to be cheap. And in business, it's always about saving money, but still producing a beautiful branded piece of content. Is that what we're producing? Hell, I don't even know. But today we're talking about water bottles. So recently I had like my 5-year anniversary and I wanted to order some water bottles, and the price, honey, for some branded water bottles with our name on them with the logo, I was like, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I am the queen of trying things on my own. I used to be a teacher, so I can be a little bit crafty. I had to dig in the crates and pull out my craft skills. So let's get right into this video. I'll tell you everything you need as we go along, and hopefully you find this video very informational. I'm tongue-tied, but hopefully you find the video very informational and you're able to use it on your own. But first of all, let's pull up your laptop or your desktop and we're going to hop on canva.com and get started. Let's go. All right, guys, so we're actually going to hop on Google first because we need to get the dimensions for the water bottle label. We're going to type in water bottle label sizes. It's going to take us to the site that I use all the time. I just can never think of the name on it. We're going to click on it. And right in the middle here, it's going to give us the correct dimensions for the water bottle label. So once we have that, we're going to head over to canva.com. Right on the right-hand side, it's going to say custom dimensions. We're going to click on that and we're going to plug in the correct dimensions for the water bottle and hit create new design. Once we're here, it's going to give you a bunch of templates. They are great ideas if you're new to this, but I'm just going to play around with some stuff I already have, and I'm going to make 3 different ones. I'm going to make 3 blank ones. I'm going to go to my uploads, because in my upload section, I have different pictures. I have my logo. That's what we're going to use today. So I'm going to pop in my logo here. And on the second one, I'm just playing around with some things just to show you, give you an idea rather of the things you can do. The first one, I'm going to play around with the picture I took for my ad belt. We're just going to maybe blow up my face a little bit and make my face the focal point, but you can do whatever you want to do. I just thought this was a really pretty picture to use. I think I'm quite in love with myself. All right, so playing around with this, you can kind of get a feel for what you want to do. You might want to add your picture here too. You might have a hair boutique. This would be great for that also, to showcase a great looking hairstyle, or if you're a makeup artist, if you do a great face, because the girl who did my face on here, she slayed, honey, and it looks good. So I put the picture in the middle. I'm going to add some text here. So I went to the graphics and picked out some geographic shapes. And I think I'm going to go ahead. There's a little element I like. I'm just looking for it. It is like a paint swab or swatch or like line, whatever. I'm just going to use that. And I think it is right here. Yep. So I'm going to plug that right into the picture. I'm going to size it down so that it doesn't cover my face. I'm going to also change the picture up here on the, I'm sorry, not the picture, ladies, but the color. Change the color to white because that other color was just too much. All right, and maybe you could put your logo, not your logo, but you could put your store's name here, but I'm just going to say thank you because this is an example of a water bottle I did for our 5-year anniversary, and it was basically saying thanks to all of my customers from me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the text. It's going to say add heading, but you can sub that out to whatever text that you want. I'm going to keep it black, and I'm going to keep it in this Amsterdam font, and it's going to say thank you. So I'm going to size it down, and then I'm going to slide it over perfectly in the middle, and I think that looks good. What about you? All right, then we're going to go down to the next one. I already put my Shaped by Shop 500 logo in. I'm just going to make a bit of a textured background, a little stripe zigzag pattern going on here. And I'm just going to change the color. I do have my brand colors here. So I'm going to change the orange to the pink and maybe play around with sizing the logo. I don't know what happened here. I'm just going to reinsert a different logo because we don't have a million years here. I'm just trying to show you guys the basics. All right, for this last design, I'm just going to be really simple. I'm going to go ahead and just add a border to this one. I'm going to make it pink and I'm just going to spread it out evenly. This will make a nice little border around the water bottle, and at the end I'm going to pop the logo in the middle. So I'm going to spread this out here so that I make sure it looks even, it's evenly spread, and I'm going to change it to one of my brand colors, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop in my logo from my uploads. And also make sure your things are centered so that when you do place them on the items or whatever you're going to use, well, in this instance, your water bottle, that they look very even and professional, even though they're homemade. So I printed these out from canva.com onto regular printing paper from a regular printer. You're going to need scissors, tape, and of course your water bottles. I'm just going to cut neatly along the edges, all 3 designs out, and make sure you're very careful when you do this so that you don't cut off any of your design and that it doesn't look too messy. I'm just making sure that I cut the edges off right there, cutting the white off so that it looks nice and clean. All right, so now that I have that all squared away, I'm going to take clear tape and I'm going to stick it down to the top like a little layering because I'm kind of like making a homemade lamination. All right, so make sure that I have the front evenly covered, flip it over on the back, and I'm going to do the same thing. All right, I'm going to place that down, smooth it out. It's going to be basically like a homemade laminated water bottle label. Then I'm going to go and cut along the edges very neatly and very cleanly so that everything again looks nice and professional, even though you're making them at home. So after I have this all done, that I have all the edges cut very neatly, very cleanly, I check it over a couple of times. I'm going to take a small piece of tape. I'm going to take that and cut it in 2, and I'm going to take one end as I roll the label across the water bottle. I'm going to make sure it's nice and even. I'm going to stick the tape on and voila, I'm done. You're done. We have a neat looking professional water bottle. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to create your own custom water bottles for your business. It's a cheap and very efficient way to get your name out there and to brand your business, okay? I do recommend you hop on canva.com, create yourself an account. It's only like $2.99 a month, but you can load your logo in there, create your brand colors. It's a very, very good resource for those of us that are entrepreneurs that need to create something and go on about our life. These water bottles are great for pop-up shops, just given to your customers on a regular basis or any type of event that you have, because it's just a very good branding tool. People are going to put these in their purse, especially on a hot summer day. They'll have them in their car. You know, a day later, 2 days later, they're going to think of you and they're going to want to come back and patronize your business. It's all about good branding and trying to keep the cost as little as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before you click off, subscribe to my channel because I want to be friends. Comment below, give me your thoughts, and turn on your notification bell. But before we go, one last thought. I did mention having the labels laminated. And again, I will say I kind of think that those are a little bit too hard. They're very hard to cut unless you have a cutting board. If you don't have that, which most of us don't, just go ahead and use The regular labels that you can print them out at Kinkos, Staples. It's very cheap. Make sure you do color if your brand has a color or colors in it, so that it looks very clean, and make sure that you're very neat when you cut. But anyway, until the next time, I'll see you guys later, and you guys have a great day. Thanks.